I'm going to do a Snapdax build. I think I'm going to use Kalia as well in the build. I think this video is going to be almost like a channel update because I haven't done anything in a while. I've been healing a left ankle, and that really kept me from doing a lot of anything else, but just healing the ankle. But I'm feeling better, so that's good. I can do this. And I plan to do a final round of builds. Snapdax for selection 1, and I've got selection 2 here also. And for selection 2, I think I'm gonna do Vidrock. It was a Vidrock. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna do Vidrock for selection 2. So both builds are ready to go. I looked at each one in turn. Took my time looking at it. The Snapdax is a lot more open-ended, it seems, than the Vidrock one. So all right, let's read what Snapdax does. It's a double striker 335, not that strong. I mean, it's really much more of a vanilla wedge commander. Whenever this creature mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker on opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. Yeah, so it's really when this creature mutates. It's not really a mutate enabler, but you may want to mutate under it. So let's look at the selections that I have for each one. So I've got what I would call the mutate wing of cards, and I think they're all going to be in because I want to maximize mutate. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I think I'm going to go straight 60-40. 60 creatures, 40 non-creatures. So that was 10 plus Snapdax. So that's 11. Okay, so let's put that pile right here. Then we also have what I call the Kalia contingent. Now these tend to be heavier creatures because they're angels, demons, and dragons. And I've got a pretty good selection. I already built a Kalia before, and so I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now some of these, of course, are not fantastic, but they can be fetched with Kalia, because what does Kalia do? When it enters the battlefield, you look at the top 6 cards and look for one of those 3 types of creatures. So it's an ETB. Maybe if I have a flicker, but I'm not on blue. I'm not sure if I have a flicker ability in any one of these colors in standard. But anyways, with Kalia, so we had 11 already. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we're up to 22 of what I think are like really in the club, if you will. Then we are also in a standard with lots of knights. Okay, so it's got lots of knights, and I personally would like to leverage this card, even though we're in Commander and this is not really the smartest thing, but we're really just having some casual fun. So I said we had, did I say we had 22? Yeah, I think we had 22. So we had 11 with Snapdax, and then we had 3, 6, yeah, so we have equal numbers, 11 and 11 here, 22, so we really have 38 slots. And the knights that I have in my selection are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. 34. So we almost have, just by saying that, knights, dragons, angels, demons, and anything with mutate. We pretty much have all the creatures covered. So this deck almost built itself, but there's also better creatures that may not be in the tribes and would be good. And we don't. It's not like we have a lot of knight enablers anyways. So having knights is good, and it really built on a theme from Throne of Eldraine. I don't know. I think it's a fun deck to build that way, but then There's also the your wedge cards that we have coming in, and these are the wedge cards, the artifact. Then we have exile target creature from your graveyard, create a token. Okay, so that's good. And then a big wiper. Of course, very restrictive. These cards are going to be junk rares. I already bought them for fun. All right, so we have at least 3 slots taken into 20. This deck is almost making itself, if you will. Now we do have 17 other slots, and we really have like 10 good creature slots, and then from those we'll pick some really good creatures. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention, and I keep thinking about it because this is something that I find very disappointing about the current standard. Maybe it'll be changed in the next cycle of sets after Ravnica 3 rolls out, but this card rolls out soon anyways, is I think the equipment in standard is terrible. Just downright, it's just limited chaff. All right, so here we have some of the better critters, some of the legendaries, and then some of the also multicolor creatures. So I think I'm going to put these in a pile with the other cards, the better ones, I think. And then I'll go through some selecting. Actually, let me do that right now. Just because I want to pick some things in here that are going to trump anything that's a knight, demon, angel, dragon, and maybe I'll take out 1 or 2 bad mutates creatures for something in here. Okay, so it's got an ETB, that's nice, but it's fairly limited as 5/3/3. I think if I look at these, I really like this because I can get something from the battlefield. I also like this. It boosts all my creatures, and I am on a creature-centric deck. And I also want some more destruction, so these are good. I always love these design-wise, and I never play them. But I really like the double your life total, and target opponent loses half their life. I really like that, so that's in. It's nice, but I'm not. I gotta be super picky. Attacks a planeswalker you control. No, I'm not really on like 20,000 planeswalkers. And again, any of the creatures that I pick or the non-creature spells that I pick have to be really good. Yeah. Very interesting card. I really want to consider it for sure. I will seldom control a human. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not in a human deck. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. I mean, that's pretty nice, I have to say. No, I'm not. Creatures you control have menace. That's nice. This guy is great. Yeah. I'm not on like a menace deck, so I'm not going to pick it, and I'm not going to pick this either. No. No, none of these guys. No, I'm not on humans either. Target creature is too small. Too small. No, I'm not on cycling, and I'm not on devotion. I always consider this card. I'm not on devotion. I'm not on instants and sorceries, and I'm not on the on devotion or dealing damage. I'm looking really for flyers. This guy is really strong. Always worth considering. I'm going to say no and no. Cast insert sorcery. That's nice. It's a vanilla 3/3/4 flyer. For that alone, I would like it. Don't like this guy. Yeah. Okay, so I've got a small number of selections that are going to go into my piles. And then if I look through white, red, black, I always like plain black. I always end up picking a lot more black. And then I'll go through the artifacts. Yeah, I'll go through the artifacts. I like this because I get a land. Yeah, that's pretty good. Counters, but I'm not on counters. I'll keep the rocks to look at them. I'm not on equipment, and I'm not on counters, but I'll keep the rocks. And yeah, the mutate enabler for sure. No, I'm not going to do any of these guys. This guy is great. I always want him as a mutate target. Yeah, mana rock. Choose a color. Not going to do that. Okay, so those are gone. Then let's go through black. Let's go through the sleeve cards first. I'm going to run out of time, I think, for my 15-minute thingy. And I'll just continue in the next video, actually. So in the next video, I'm going to look through white, red, black for a smaller selection to build 2 Snapdax.